Good morning, everybody. Monday today, new week 22, and yeah, a lot to do as always this week. So on Saturday there will be a recording of a singer-songwriter. We'll ask her if I can film that. Can't promise anything. We're gonna mix the Italian love song, not love song, summer song. Why do I always say love song? The last one's been a love song. This is a summer song. Gonna mix that. Then there's a bit of preparation going on for the kids show, because tomorrow I grab the lightings, the back truss and stuff, just to because tomorrow I drive to Railway anyway, so I can pick that up for in 1.5 weeks. So might check that out. I got some mics from a friend of mine. Gonna try them out. Maybe I'm gonna do, if I have some time, I'm gonna do some recordings for the preamp comparison video. I don't know how far I can push that. Maybe that video comes out next week. I don't know yet, because obviously clients have priority. And we need to mix the hip-hop project, and maybe Forest19 writes me an email with feedback, and we're gonna tackle that. Don't know yet. So yeah, a lot to do. And as I said, there will be a video about some preamps, so like recording a bit of stuff through 4 preamps at the same time, comparing them. And there will be a video about in-ear monitoring and how to tackle that as a small band as well coming up. So yeah, be sure to subscribe. And yeah, let's just move on. There's already a session open, so let's move on. An Italian summer song, mix 1 done. A hip-hop song sort of started, and 6 preamps with an acoustic guitar compared. That's the morning recap. Sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm not gonna have lunch. I need to put all that stuff away and sort these cables and stuff out. I got yesterday, and yeah, get a bit tidiness in that room again. I'm bad at putting stuff away, so stuff just flies around everywhere, and yeah. Anyway, let's have lunch and then see what we do. That's one of these days where I don't know if that's been productive or not, because Yeah, I know one of my big things is that I work on stuff if I like to work on it, if it makes sense. So on my schedule there was mixing the hip hop record, and yeah, put the template on 2 more songs, listened to them, made a few notes, balanced a bit, maybe EQ'd a bit, but it doesn't feel like mixing. So spent like probably 1.5 or 2 hours on that, but it doesn't feel like I've accomplished something, which is normal. On the other hand, I recorded a whole one part of the preamp comparison video with an acoustic guitar. It's been probably like an hour of work. Nah, not let's say half an hour of work. Doesn't feel like it. I finished mixing the summer song. Doesn't feel like work. I checked for all the mics and researched the mic positions for the kids show and stuff. Doesn't feel like work. And now I sort of continued writing on another Midnight Falling song. Doesn't feel like work. So it feels like I've accomplished nothing today. But deep in my heart, I know that I did. So yeah, that's it for Monday. Tomorrow I'll be back for not that long. I have to be home at roughly 2 p.m. So that means that I'm only here for like 4 hours or something. Continue mixing hip hop, continue working on Midnight Falling, or maybe some videos. I don't know yet, but that will be for tomorrow. And then on Thursday I will be in. So Wednesday is my day off, and then Thursday I come in because my wife isn't working on Thursday, so I'm here, continue working, and then everything is fine. So yeah, I take my bike home now. Good morning, everybody. Tuesday today, and yeah, it's a quick one. I should be in the control room already mixing hip hop, but yeah, the coffee's been a bit tasty. I just got an email and been stuck in office stuff and can't get my ass off this couch. But we need to start mixing hip hop. So yeah, got a request in just a few minutes ago. For a recording in Trier for kindergarten, not for the kids but for the adults. What's it called? You know what I mean. So yeah, like these companies events I do occasionally, and they just gonna sing a song and nobody is a singer actually and stuff like that. But that's all fine by me. Yeah, it means I have to drive a whole lot on that day, but that's all cool. I'm fine with that. So yeah. And actually these company jobs give a lot of money, so happy with that. And also I enjoy working with people that are not professional musicians, and to give them sort of an idea how a record is made. I think I explained that in a video already. So yeah, I quite enjoyed that part of it. So yeah, that's nice. So without further ado, let's start mixing stuff, and then we see. yeah, process is been made sort of. Yeah, the hip hop songs are work in progress. Just did a revision for Angelo. He wanted to change one part of his vocals, change around and tweaked a bit. As I always do when clients send me requests for changes, I change other things as well, because obviously I listen to the songs again with a bit of a break. So yeah, there's always something I find to change, so I do these little tweaks, send them to a client, and actually no one ever has come back to me and said, oh, you changed something, I like the older version. Funny enough. Anyway, yeah, so what I wanted to say, I know there are colleagues out there who basically mix a song in one draft, from start to finish through, and they finished after 11 million hours when they're done. I don't do this because I get distracted very fast, and I lose interest very fast, and I get annoyed very fast, and I don't want to work on something I'm annoyed of. Obviously, there always is the point where I have to tackle certain problems, but I try not to be annoyed of the stuff I work on. So I'd rather stop, do something else, and then continue. That being said, I noticed while working on so many different projects that it's really handy to start with the most important project, because if I would have done some songwriting for Midnight Falling and then switched to the hip hop record, that would not have worked out. That would obviously not have worked out. And so I started the day with a hip hop record, did 2 or 5 songs now, did this little tiny tweak for Angelo. I think that will not put me out of the frame. And after a short coffee, I will go back and do another hip hop song. So I try to keep that in one block of work, and then do something else. I hope that makes sense what I just said. Anyway, just written with Saskia, we're gonna do the vocal recording for the preamp shootout on Thursday. So we're moving on that video. Still need to record the piano and drums, which is a bit tricky because I have to run around checking levels, and that's not easy. I'm thinking of trying to get someone in the studio with me for a few minutes or hours, for an hour or something. I'm trying to set this stuff up. Let's see, but I'm working on that video, and I'm still thinking about a video how to explain in-ear monitoring, though that's all still in work. Gonna come at some point. Yeah. And also, we're still working obviously on the best setup for Midnight Falling. Just wrote with the drummer what he has and stuff, and all moving, a lot of stuff to do, and let's have coffee. As I said, it's a short day today, but still, lots been done. I think there's a new Midnight Falling song, sort of ready. Need to fine-tune the arrangement. I don't want to repeat myself over and over. So like I hate doing the same arrangement over and over. Like intro, verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus, bridge, chorus, end. That's a bit boring, but now I did something a bit weird, and now I think, is that too weird? because it's intro, chorus, re-intro, verse, chorus, C part, quiet chorus, chorus, weird ending. And I think, like, is that too weird or is that fine? I don't know. Anyway, Louisa is busy these days, so I think this week. So by next week, I'm gonna get some vocals by her. So like, there are now 3 songs that I sung as sort of a guide vocal thing, and she will do this. I'm still searching for an AI plugin that would help me on that, but didn't find anything. Like, I would like to have a plugin that I could train with various voices and then make my voice sound like them, just for songwriting, or trying out second voices and stuff like that. So like, I'm writing a song for Midnight Falling. It would be awesome if I could sing it and it already sounds like Louisa. That would be awesome. But I'm not familiar with any plugin like this. Always stumble across something, but then it's not quite then. And yeah, my wife working in IT said, well, you need a lot of good data to teach the AI, so that might be something the companies say, well, users are just not smart enough to use software like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I take my bike home now, and tomorrow is my day off. Back on Thursday. Friday is a day off, and Saturday, as I said, we have the recording of Sarah Williams. Need to listen to her demo again, because I have no idea right now. I know we had a meeting and I said, yes, that's absolutely doable and great and awesome, but I just forgot what it's like. That's something new for me, to be honest, since the studio's busy so much. I forget stuff, and it just, yeah. And before that, when there was not so much to do, I kept track of everything and I knew everything. And now it's like, what have we talked about? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, and Aragon had called me. They are concerned some sort of the mix and want to come here. That's probably just some minor things they'd like to change. I would love to track some stuff again, but it's not my choice, it's their choice. So yeah, gonna have a meeting with them probably next week. I don't know. Gonna call me back, and yeah, completely forgot about that record, to be honest. I knew I was still waiting for feedback, but I had no idea which songs they did and how it sounded. But anyway, yeah, let's take the bike home now, and then back on Thursday. Good morning, everybody. Thursday today. A holiday in Germany, but I'm here nevertheless. So, yeah, today a bit more of the same, right, isn't it? Need to master the summer song, need to mix hip-hop again, and I'm gonna focus a bit on this preamp shootout video. Maybe gonna do some piano recordings or something, or drums already. I don't know. Let's see. Anyway, but Saskia will be in this afternoon doing some vocals for that video. So that will be happening today. And I picked up some lights from Railway yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. Sorry. So I can start programming a bit for that show. Not quite sure on where to put which light, but if I go for 8 lights Or do I go for 3 lights in the back only? I don't know yet. But I will make up my mind. And then we program something. And so we just set this up and are ready to go. Yeah, I need to change the console for that. Because I figured it would be a bit easier if I have a microphone on each individual cymbal and not having these 2 cymbal mics and a hi-hat mic, because then I lose a bit of the ride. So I have a dedicated ride microphone as well. I have a clem to spare, so that should not be the problem. And yeah, let's have a coffee and then move on. It's funny because there are things I'm quite comfortable with, like recording people and bands and stuff. So if there's a recording and of something, an instrument I'm very familiar with and not many channels or something, I don't care about preparation. I just put some mics up before the artists show up, and then I'm basically fine to go, and I don't really care. And yeah, only if there's a larger amount of channels I need, I tend to check, as you saw, I tend to check all the preamps and all the connections are working, because I'm a bit scared of the wiring in the studio. But I have no idea of lighting, and so it's 9 days till the Kids Festival show, and I'm already trying out the lighting because I want to be scared on that very day, because there's no time. So I would like to have this setup set and run on that basically next week, and so I don't have to worry about that. And I already ran into a few obstacles, like I checked if I could get 4 lights on one side each, so 8 lights on the back truss, and yes, that's possible, but I only have 5 short DMX cables, so I need 2 more. And as I understand, it's not ideal to run microphone cables for, I don't know, reasons, but I trust that. And so I now need to think, should I go for only 6 lights and I don't have to order cables, or should I order cables anyway because I don't have a long one, so from front of house to the first light there would be a microphone cable at current state. So I'm thinking about buying a 25 meter DMX cable, which should be long enough. I think I have 6 meter or something here anyway, so I don't know. I've seriously no experience in that, but so I take my time with it. And as I said, it's 9 days till show, and I'm already trying stuff out, running into obstacles, and trying to get over them and solving them. So, like for example, the interface isn't working, and I think it has to do with the power supply of my MacBook. So I will sort that out and try to understand why this is not working, and see if I get it reliable working for the show next week. So yeah, if I'm not comfortable with things, I tend to try them out and train myself a lot. But if I'm comfortable with stuff, well, then I'm just diving in, basically. So after a bit messing around, I got the lightings to work. And yeah, I just read a bit in the internet, and there's been a lovely website that's just saying, well, you should go for proper DMX cables and not for microphone cables. And they basically wrote like, well, the reason is complicated. DMX is just different. Because it's digital signal with a higher bandwidth than microphone cables. So basically the DMX signal is higher than 20k, which you need on the microphone cable. It needs to be a bit different. So yeah, I just ordered 40 meters, so 25 and 15 meters of DMX cables and 2 short ones, so that I'm sorted for that. Also, I needed some skins for my drum set for recording, and what else did I buy? Just and microphone cables and stuff. So I just bought some random stuff ordered some random stuff from Thomann that should be here in next week. And so next week I will give this a second try, maybe on Tuesday or something, whenever the package arrives. And yeah, then we sorted for that. Just had a quick chat with Dominic, so with Johnny Carajo, basically organizing that show, and that's all fine. Starting at 8 and making the best thing for the kids we can do, and I think it will be nice, and looking forward to that. Yeah, need to drive to Railway, not today, I missed the key. And pick up the stands for the truss there, I forgot, and 2 more lights, because I think 8 lights look better than 6, and yeah, maybe some power cables and stuff. Just some random bits and pieces. So yeah, we're all set for that, and now let's do audio again. Just finished recording the preamp comparison shootout thingy video, and so Saskia's been in a few minutes ago, and we did the vocal recording, not doing drums and piano because that's a bit too much hassle to get the signals right, and I don't have someone coming over who's familiar with the studio and stuff, and I don't want to bother anyone. But I think it's enough signals to compare to this. So we have vocals, acoustic guitar, and electric guitar, and I think that's fine. So yeah, that's been an interesting one. I'm curious what you think about this comparison and the importance of preamp choices. Anyway, that's been a productive day. A lot's been done. Mixed, lighting, preamp shootouts, and stuff. So I'm gonna drive home now. Been here now for roughly 7 hours. So I think that's a good day. And I'll be back on Monday recording Sarah Williams for a song of hers, and we're gonna see what's up there, and that will be a good one. So yeah, good morning everybody. Quick one with my phone. Saturday today, early in the morning, and Sarah Williams will be in a few minutes. Need to set up a mic for acoustic guitar and stuff, or maybe I wait and we just see where it's going to. So not making any decisions yet. And yeah, then we do a proper song today, which I'm looking forward to. It's always fun to get something done in a day. And yeah, got feedback from Frost19 yesterday. Obviously will not do this today, but sounds like they're pretty happy with mix 1, so that's good. That's nice to hear. And what else? Yeah, talks about the metal concert at Railway in July. So there should be 6 bands with only 1 sound check. Something I don't quite enjoy, but so you do. And yeah, nothing else really important going on. Just Business as usual, right? That's been a good one. So we spent the last 7 hours writing a song for her ex. It's a fun one. Really like it. Really enjoyed it. Genre. Well, it's been one of the funny things again, where we started with modern pop stuff with electric guitars in it and something, and we ended up with a pop rock song, something. Can't quite put a label on it, but that doesn't matter. It's a quite awesome song, and so what we did is we tracked the vocals individually first, so verse, bridge, chorus individually. It didn't quite fit together, and she wasn't happy with it. And then after a while, she said, "Well, not quite happy with the vocals." And I said, "Well, okay, then let's redo this. Do you want to sing it in one piece, the whole song through? Because there's nothing overlapping or something like that." So we did this 3 takes as usual, and yeah, now we have a proper song all together. Done some add vocals and stuff. So yeah, the chorus has second voices in it, and doubles, like the same melodies saying left and right, and second voices left and right and stuff. So like sort of basic vocal arrangement for a pop song, where you end up with a few backing vocals in the louder parts. But nothing out of the box, nothing fancy. What we did fancy was she was keen on having a sampled voice with synth in it. So she sang an A, and we sampled that, ran that through a synthesizer, and put that in the song. Which, yeah, quite fun. Something I don't do on a regular basis, but yeah, I knew how to do this in Anna 2 from Slate Digital. That's been quite handy. So, yeah, and the rest is a pretty straightforward song. And I feel like it's always funny that you start with something and then you go on this journey and then you end up somewhere. And it's sort of plannable, yes, but in some ways, a song just moves you along, and you try stuff out, and you end with different versions or something. Pretty much like the summer song as well, where he wanted something 80s, and then we ended up in the summer song and saying, well, yeah, it's actually a summer song, isn't it? And it's pretty much the same here. Yeah, so a great song in the making, again, coming out whenever. I don't know yet. So on Monday, I will redo some of the guitars. I don't want to bore her with that when she's around, and so yeah, that's nothing to bore my customers with. And yeah, I guess I do this on Monday, redoing some guitars, editing stuff down, and then mixing it the next week. Yeah, so that concludes an awesome day. Yeah, and that's it for the week already. Been a fun one. Enjoyed every single bit of it, actually. And so next week will be mixing hip hop, preparing the kids show, and actually doing the kids show on Saturday. And what else? Well, Midnight Falling, obviously, and mixing of the song we just did today. So yeah, a lot to do. Oh, and I got feedback from Forest 19. They actually liked it a lot. Few things to do, some things I need to understand. I just read through the sheet and it was like, what do you mean with that? And I'm pretty confident that as soon as I listen to the stuff, I say, yeah, that's what you mean. And then it's basically easy to do. So that will be on the menu next week. And yeah, straightforward week. Yeah. As I guess I already said, I'm trying to film a bit more of work, but sometimes it's tricky. I just thought when we had lunch, I thought on asking her if I could just put a camera down somewhere and film in the process. But then I thought, well, she's in the studio for the very first time, and that's probably a bad thing to do, to point a camera in someone's face. I'm trying to incorporate that a bit more in the videos. And yeah, preamp videos should be out in the next few days as well. Think I recorded everything in that. Probably need to do the intro and stuff again, but nothing that concerns you. So yeah, there will be that video, and yeah, I need to do the video about the live setup of Midnight Falling, but I don't think I have time this week because I need to do the live stuff for Johnny Carajo, which will be included in next week's vlog, obviously. And yeah, so thanks very, very much for watching. If you like that stuff, please thumbs up. And if you have any questions, as always, leave a comment down below. And if you like to support the channel, then there's a buy me a coffee link and a Patreon link as well in the description down below. That will help the channel massively, because all the video stuff is basically second thing, and yeah, you know what I mean. I'm running a recording studio and I'm not a YouTuber, but if you like to support the YouTube channel, then you can go to Patreon, and then there's probably a new camera or something available soon. Still have my eye on a GoPro, but we will see. So yeah, thanks very much for everything. See you soon. Bye bye.